Thanks. The wreck was out on 86.
You found the car?
Yeah, it's clean. And the cabin's gone.
Kevin where Carly had her baby?
Mm-hmm. The story is that Claudia was never there, but I'm not buying it.
I hate to say this, but I don't think we're ever going to know what really happened that night.
Sonny did it. Killed my sister.
Why do you think that?
Because Maxie saw him get out of his car last night. The power was out. When Sonny pulled up to his house, he got out to open the gate, and Maxie saw him in the headlights. I guess there was a bloody handprint on his shirt. It was Claudia's. It had to be.
I'm so sorry. Just give yourself a break. Don't think about this right now, okay?
If he hadn't called her out in front of that whole group of people, he humiliated her. Pushed her right over the edge. What did he expect? She wasn't gonna fight back. Poor Carly, she was just standing in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know? My sister, she did a lot of bad things. She could be cruel, she could be vindictive. But at the end of the day, she was my sister. Keep thinking about that damn handprint. Was she begging for her life? Was she trying to fight Sonny off? I don't know. Pretty sure Jason's the one that got rid of her, though, and Sonny's got to know where the hell she is.
Honey, I hate to say this. I really do, but I'm afraid you might just have to let this go.
Oh, come on. Could you do that if it were Dante? Huh? I want to say goodbye to her. I want to bring her flowers. I want to remember the good things about her.
Of course you do, and you should. I just don't think that Sonny's gonna help you out on this.
Yeah, well, who cares, right? It doesn't matter, because I already got some leads. Dominic's gonna help me out.
Dominic?
Yeah, Dominic. I ran into him doing a final sweep of the cabin, or whatever's left of the cabin. Anyway, he's a pretty good guy, Dominic. He agreed to help me find out what really happened to Claudia. Michael.
Hey.
You all right?
What?
Did you have to pop around?
No.
Well, it's good that I ran into you because I want to talk to you about Claudia. What she did was terrible. And you got every right to hate her, but I want you to know, for what it's worth, she did not hate you. She never meant for you to get hurt. It was an accident.
An accident? An accident? Your sister took out a hit on my father. She dragged my mother out of the Metro Court at gunpoint. She's a total psycho who put me in a coma for a year. A year! Then she married my dad. Pretended to care about me, so do not! Don't stand there and try to act sorry. And apologize for Claudia. She got exactly what she deserved.
Are you trying to blow my cover? Is that it?
Lose the attitude.
You left me 7 voice messages inside an hour, any one of which could land me in the bottom of a lake. And the way things are going, you'd be right there with me, too. I mean, obviously, Sonny has no problem killing people he supposedly cares
Are you
about.
finished?
Just, why are you so mad at me this time?
Well, you know, I knew that you were going to find a way to investigate what happened to Claudia, but what I did not expect And what I would never have believed that my
wow,
child
could you just
would be...
say it, please?
How could you take advantage of Johnny's grief about his sister? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Guards told me you were here.
Yeah. In light of recent events, Sonny, I want to be clear. I'd like to still work for you. And I will follow any order that you give me, just as I always have. I also want you to know that Joey Limbo is in town. And he's working for my father, and he's probably going to strike fairly soon.
You've been in a difficult position with my organization and with me, and you've managed to keep working and been respectful most of the time.
Yeah, well, I gave you my word. It means something to me.
Nevertheless, you protected your sister knowing what she did.
She was my sister.
Which is exactly why I'm not going to hold you responsible for what she did.
Claudia was all Johnny had. No, except for some crazy old man who, God willing, is going to spend the rest of his life in prison. He loved her. He was trying to save her, even though he knew in his heart he probably wasn't going to be able to. Okay. He is grieving, even though you're never going to see it. He's heartbroken.
I understand that.
But he trusts you. He thinks that you're helping him find out what happened to his sister. You're finding evidence to put him in prison.
Actually, Ma, I'm trying to put Sonny in prison. I don't see what the big problem is, me cooperating with Johnny. We're both trying to figure out what happened to Claudia.
Except for that you're going to get a promotion and he's going to go to jail.
I have no problem with John. I will put a good word in for him when the time comes. But right now, I am very close to proving Sonny committed murder, and nothing is going to stop me.
When Claudia set up that hit, she was trying to protect me.
How much did you know about it?
Well, I knew that Claudia was going to have you killed. I didn't know the where, the when. I didn't know who was going to pull the trigger. Claudia felt terrible about what happened to Michael. She regretted it every day of her life.
I appreciate that you want to keep working for me, and it is your sister, and I respect that. But I don't want to talk about her again.
I can't do that, Sonny. Not until I know the truth. What really happened to my sister?